I'm just telling you, this is a project I'm creating from zero. This is not a real company at all. This is just for this video, okay? Nice. Now, what for me to start doing the drafting process, to start drafting my project, what I can do to change, to keep myself on track and don't make myself create too many things on this point. As you remember, on the draft part, I said don't try to create your entire process, your entire project at once in your Photoshop or in your program during the drafted process, because you need to fill up the project, feel how everything works, okay? So go over some specific areas. And I have here, for example, I have a very horrible drawing, but this is a very good example for you. For example, I have the navigation bar, it's right here. I have the hero section, is right here. And this is the big promise. What is the big promise your company is doing? What is the big promise your client is doing for your project? So right after the hero, just make the big statement. And here, the benefits. All 4 areas. So let's talk about these 4 folds right now. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And let's start drafting these 4 folds right now. Okay, I have a project, I have a layout that I created before, but I'm gonna go over from scratch. Okay, I have this template here. I'm not gonna show you now, but I'm gonna show you something which is the process of creating the whole template. So I always start with something like this. Let me open here a 1400 by 3500. 72 dpi, right? Then I push some guidelines on the left and on the right and on the top, right? Then I added more space. I want more space, so I'm gonna put 1600, right? So 1600 is a good number, and 1400 is a good number for the internal part of your website. Okay, so now we're gonna create the navigation here. Then I'm gonna create the hero section, the benefits, okay, and the good promise and the benefits. Okay, let me just move the benefits a little bit down, the big promise a little bit down, and that's it. You don't have to worry about anything else. Let me double click and just show you in the real size. So this is the navigation. So let me create one box here on the top. So this is the navigation. You're good now. Then we're gonna move to the hero. So let me paint with a different color here. This is the hero section, right? Then put a different color here. So now this is the big promise, the big statement. So let me just paint in a different color this guy here. Here you go. And after that, the benefits. I'm gonna just leave gray for now. And let me just add this gray color over here. Nice, awesome. So this is the gray color, which means the benefit. Okay, so now you have all these 4 sections. You have a lot of draft to do over here. Believe me, a lot of try, a lot of effort, and a lot of different ideas you can bring on the table on this project. Okay, so let me just group these colors here. I don't need this anymore. So let me bring back from my lab file, and I always create this file here before start drafting. This is important. I always create one big file, one big sheet, or one big staging area, so I can put all the photos I just downloaded, every single one. Don't download like 100 photos, just download like 15-20 pictures, so you're good to go. I put all my fonts, I put the logo, and I put the colors I selected. Why I'm doing this? This is very important, so you can see the entire spectrum of your project. This is the result of your research. This is the result of your understanding, the way you understand the business. And if you look to this and say, hey, there's something wrong here. This is probably is not representing my client well, so I need to change maybe a couple pictures, maybe the font is not correct, maybe this color is not good, so you have a overall look of your entire research results. Okay, so this is my results after downloading the pictures, downloading the fonts, the color I have, and the logo. I have everything here. This is my project. Basically, this is the project. Now you have to translate all this information into a design, a layout. So let's go over this process, and I'm gonna help you to achieve that. Okay. All right, so let's go. Let's do it right now. So we have our sections already established here, all separated. So let's move forward with our picture. So let's pick one picture for the hero section. The first thing I do is create the hero section. It's so important because the hero section is the heart of your entire page. So let's pick one of the pictures here to be the hero. I would pick this guy here. This guy probably is going to be the best option for our hero because this picture has a great variety of products. We can see all different donuts here. Look at that. We can see very nice assortment of products. So let's keep this as our hero section. Very nice. Can you see this? The hero sometimes is bigger than the area you imagine. So this is my hero. Let me go back here and let me show you. The hero is the green section. I don't have any specific height for the hero. It depends of your design. I like to have a big hero, at least a big fold for the hero, because it really makes people scroll down if it's a bold and beautiful hero. So let's keep that a little bit bigger, okay, not big, and let's just make this guy a little bit smaller because I don't want to expend too much time, too much space with this hero, but I want it to be something that is bold. I know a lot of designers want to use the specific numbers for every single hero, for every single website, but look, not every project is similar. You have to be free to do anything you want. This is the draft process. Don't stuck yourself, don't hold your hands, be free to fly over your project. Okay, so let me move this guy down a little bit, and this is my hero. This is my hero section here. So which color is the background? This is a blue background, right? So let's paint this box as a blue, and this color here, this blue color, is gonna work well to present my project. Okay, but this color here is lighter than this blue here, is a little bit darker. So what I can do, I'm gonna make a trick very quickly because I'm just drafting here. Let me just copy the edge of the picture, just the edge of the picture, and make it bigger. All right, so let me do this and just bring this guy here. All right, perfect. It works perfect. Now I have this situation here. Maybe I have a line, I have a white line over here that I can see. Let's see this line. Can you see now? Yeah. So let's unify all these guys and just paint over the line. So we have a full pattern of the color here. So no mistakes that we are doing. Continue the picture over on the left side, and on the right side let's do it exactly the same. Let's select the picture, copy the edge of the picture as much you can, very close to the donut picture is a big chunk of color. Let's just expand over the right as well. So let's move forward, it's over the picture. Let's move down and group everything. Nice. We have a nice hero. Nice. But let's open this picture now and let's give some kind of treatment for this picture. Okay, let's open this picture and filter and camera raw filter, and on camera raw you can play a little bit more with this guy. Let me zoom in, let me go to detail and sharpening, and then you can see the picture popping up on your screen. Nice. Let's go to basic and let's get some, temperature to this picture. Let me see if it works. No, let me take a little bit. Let me go to vibrance. Nice. I have the vibrance right here. Okay, this is nice. And then the saturation, not much, not a lot. Okay, this is nice. Perfect. And this hit okay. Now the picture is even bigger. It looks like it's a real Danny popping and jumping on your screen. Nice. This is our hero. So the top navigation, then you're gonna, after the hero, you have to go over your colors. So let me bring my colors in. This is the colors I selected from Adobe Color website, as I mentioned before. Let's bring these colors all the way here on the top of this hero. And let's keep right here. Okay. The navigation, we have two options on this case. We can just keep using the blue. So let me double click here and select the blue color as our main navigation, which is not bad. It's not bad at all. But we also can use the pink color, which is great. It's a nice color. So let's use the pink color as our main color right now. Okay, so let's use pink for the navigation, let's use the blue, and let's use the yellow, okay, for our statement, for the big promise. So let me take this guy out of here. So I have this situation right here. Let me take out the lines, and this is the structure of our website. The first three folds: the navigation, the hero, and the big statement, the big promise. So let's start bringing some stuff here. So let's add the logo on the navigation so you can feel how the logo is going to look like on this process. So let me bring the logo that is white, and let me put over here, and let me bring back my guidelines so I'm 100% sure I'm working on the safe area. So another thing is, let me bring this two guys a little bit down, and let me make this navigation area a little bit bigger. Okay, all right, nice. Let me bring this guy up back again, and my guideline. All right, so now I have the logo over here. It's perfect. It's perfect just here on the navigation bar. Nice. Now I have, let me bring this rectangle up, and this is our big bold statement area. All right, cool. Let me save this guy. Let me save this layout 2, because I already have the layout 1 I made for my students in Brazil. So I'm doing this project here for you here in US, Europe, for all the English speakers, guys. All right, so let me go here and save this layout. So let's go with the menu. Okay, so the menu, basic of the menu, basic is like home, and look at that. I'm already selecting the font type that I downloaded before, which is the Nerco one. Nerco one is the font that I'm using. So let me bring this guy a little bit smaller, maybe 32, maybe 36. It's just a draft. Don't worry about numbers, but it's important for you to have a reference. Okay, so this is home. Okay, I always give like 5 or space of 5 or 6. Let's do 5. Home, about us, stores, products, social, contact. Right? So this is our design. Okay. Nice. Let me just push a little bit back, maybe a little bit smaller as well. Now I have a better perspective. Let's go back to 34. Let's try all caps, which is nice. All caps is not bad. Let's put 30, all caps. And here on the left, or actually on the right, let's put a button that is saying shop now, or shop today, or order, right? Order is better. Let me duplicate this text, and let's just put order. This is nice. Okay, let's put over the button, and let's change the color of this button to, let's see, blue. Blue is a nice one. Let's use the blue. And the border of this button, let's keep the button with the border, and let's use the border like the yellow, and let's take this down a little bit. I don't want to put too much attention to this button, but it's important, but not to break my layout, break my design, right? So let's keep this. It's nice. It's a nice button. I like it. And our hero section and navigation, they are all ready to go. Okay, I'm take out these guidelines. Let's go over now our big promise. Our big promise is going to be something bold, easy, and nice as well. So let's bring 3 elements. We need the title, we need the text, and we need a picture. Okay, let's bring a new picture for this area here. So let's add another picture here. I'm gonna add this girl here over the purple. It's okay that it's purple. It's not a problem at all. It's not a problem. Let's just bring her on the box, over the box, the yellow box, and let's make it bigger. Okay, nice. Okay, let's add her. Let me find my yellow box here. So she's all the way down. Okay, let me just put her inside of the box, right? So the donut, it's purple. She is purple, and you say, oh, but you pick yellow. It's okay. It's not a problem. Let's use purple, because purple it's definitely related with our project, our business, right? Purple is a very nice color as well. So let me duplicate here. Let me make a tip just to save time. Okay, just to save time. And let me duplicate this guy here. Awesome. Let me duplicate this guy here as well. So I'm gonna make the same thing. I really like to have a nice pattern here. So let me flip vertical, yes, and bring her back right here. All right, so it's now pretty similar. Let me move a little bit along. Okay, it's okay. So let me go back and unify them. So I'm gonna transform in just one layer everything here. Okay, she's biting the donut. Okay, this is gonna be my banner. Let me go back to the plugin, to the filters again, and camera raw filter, and let me play with this picture here a little bit. Let me go to detail again. I like detail, I like sharpening, I like sharper pictures, and I also like the basic, which is the vibrance. Nice. We're talking about a very colorful product, right? So let's keep it like that. All right, so let me just do something here because I really want to keep everything nice. And I duplicate the layer, and now we have a very nice 100% banner. Okay, so it's right here. Perfect. So now let's go back to the top and let's look around and see what you can do now. So let me just make this picture a little bit darker, a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, so I can have my text here. So the statement is the best donuts in the Milky Way. Okay, let me just copy and paste this guy here very quickly just to have an idea if I'm doing something wrong in terms of writing. Okay, Milky Way, let me use the Milky Way galaxy. Okay, galaxy, nice. So this is the bold statement, and of course it's just a statement to look a fun, nice, and you know, different statement. They're saying we're good, we have good products, but they're saying in a fun way. They're saying in a way that people will get some kind of fun connection with that. Okay, so let me put here the 45 maybe. Let me bring this guy up a little bit. Okay, nice. And let's put some text under. I'm just gonna use some, basic text, not something fancy. I'm not creating copy here on this project, on this video. This is not my intention here. I'm just gonna create something related. So I'm gonna put all the shadow and everything related with the font based on the purple. So let me just bring the text over here, add the text, and I have the text over here. But I'm not gonna keep the text with the same font. I'm gonna change the font for the basic one. Remember we mentioned before? Let me use the Open Sans, and let me use the Open Sans regular. Okay, it's not gonna be all caps, and it's gonna be much smaller than that. Let me just make it smaller. Okay, it's too much text. Let me cut this text out and make this title smaller here. Let me put 50. Nice. Let me make the distance between the lines a little bit shorter. I think a little bit shorter, yeah. Nice. And let me put this text over here. Okay, now what we're gonna do here, we're gonna have to add another thing here, which is the button. Okay, but the button, we're gonna add a copy of this guy. We don't have to waste time creating new buttons. We already created our button here. So let me just duplicate this guy and put over here. So what is the call to action here? The call to action is shop now or shop today. Okay, nice. This is nice. This is a very nice button. So let me just move a little bit, make it bigger, and just add the button and the text. Awesome, right? We have a very nice button. Then you can increase the size of this area here a little bit. Okay, nice. This is our banner. It looks great, and the shop today button is rounded. So let me just centralize and align all the elements to make sure everything is centered, everything is centralized. And let me group with this picture here. So this is our big statement. This is our bold promise. Okay, this is our hero section. So let me group and put hero. Nice. And this is our navigation. Let me put here the home, the menu, the order button, the bar at the back. Let me group this guy here and add navigation. Awesome. So I have the hero, the navigation. It's everything here on the sides. Probably my picture is on the top, so you can't see this perfectly, but I'm gonna keep here. Let me just move this guy up. Let me close this panel here. Let me close this panel. All right, now I think you can see. So we have all these pictures. Now this is my colors. This is my color bar, and the rest is not necessary. Okay. Now I have my three folds, the main three folds of my website. So let's bring this to an alignment. Let's organize. So let's bring all the way back. Let's take this menu over here at the middle of the screen. Let's make the logo all the way to the edge, right? The hero is in right position. This guy here, the bold promise, let's make it center. Yeah, aligned. And let's take this guy here. Let me just group and centralize with my screen. So this is the center, and this is the center for everything. Everything is centralized. Everything is perfect, aligned with my screen. Nice. Now I have a template. Now I have a navigation bar, I have the hero section, and I have the big promise. Nice. Now let's go to the benefits. The benefit area is important so you can have an idea how you're going to present the business, or how you're going to present why your client or why your client's customer have to pick this website or this specific product to go over their shopping experience. So let me go back to my gallery. So what kind of picture can you do here? You can go with products again, but remember, we use the donuts here on the top, very commercial, very marketing wise type of picture. Then you have a bold statement. Now let's bring some people on the conversation. Let's let's add some people talking about their experience with the products. So we add the girl here on the bold statement, but you can also add another person here on this guy. Now, let me tell you something about structure of design, because today we pretty much designing websites for mobile experiences, right? And this is a very let's say sad era of the design, because you have to create great experience for different devices, different moments. So that's pretty much 80%, 90% of people, they are using their own phones, right? So let's talk about that. If you're using this kind of mentality to create your design, you have to have the perspective of left and right, right and left structure. The left and right is like picture in one side, text in another, picture in one side, text in another, and they will be stacked one over another on the mobile version. Okay, but on the desktop, on the laptop, on the tablet, you still have freedom to design great experiences with different type of designs. So this is important for you to keep in mind when you start bringing some type of heavy content, different content over your design. Now, we have a problem here. For example, we're coming very colorful, very bright, and then we have a gray picture, a gray background picture. What can I do now? So I'm on Photoshop, so I'm just gonna remove the background. So I just create the proportional aspect of my banner, and then I decided to remove the background. Okay, I just removed the background. Let me go back again. So I have this type of situation here. Maybe then it was cut out a little bit. Let me do it again. So I'm creating a mask over the picture, so the background is totally removed. All right, so let me go here, and yeah, the rest of my donut is pretty much here. I thought it was all deleted. Let me just go back here for a moment and try to play with the our mask a little bit. So let me take this size down a little bit. Yeah, it's right here. All the content of done it's right here, exactly here. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with this picture. Now I'm gonna bring the product, the benefits. What is the benefit? And the background is important again. So now it's time maybe for our yellow background. So let me put the green background, the back of this picture. Let me bring my colors again, and let me choose the yellow color over this guy, which is a great color. It's a great yellow for this project itself. Okay, so let me save that. Saving this project. Let me remove this bar. I see I'm following my color bar all the time. The color bar is always available. Okay, always available to help me with that. Then I can bring some new things, some new content here over this background. So let me bring this text again, and let me copy this text, and let me paste here on the side of this guy here. Let me put in black. Let me add more text. Let me copy and paste. Okay, this text is enough. It's okay. I'm happy with that. And let me just paint in dark for now. Okay, and then I'm gonna bring the title over this guy. So like we can put something here. The 5-star, not the 5-star donut in town. Okay, it's a good one. Just an example. I don't want to spend too much time and your time here as well. 5-star donuts in town. Okay, it's enough. It's good enough. Just for the example of this project, and let me try to paint this guy in different colors. So we have, for example, the dark purple, which is a good color for, it's a good combination because we're coming from the purple, the light purple on the bold statement, and you have the dark purple continuing the conversation, the visual conversation with your visitor. Let me go back to the 35 maybe spacing. Nice, is a nice spacing. And let me just add this guy. And another button, of course, another call to action. It's not a problem. Call to actions, they are nice. You can use it. You have to be careful with your call to actions, but you have to be available all the time, okay, for your clients, for your customers to make and take decisions, take actions. So this is one option. Or maybe we can add here another thing, maybe a form, a subscription form. Doesn't matter what is the call to action. I'm just adding something here so you can have a good area here on the back. Okay, another thing that I noticed is this. Let's say this donut shop has a front store, right? And I don't remember if I downloaded any front store here on my Shutterstock. So let me go back here and download a front store. Maybe bakery will be a nice option. So let me see one here that makes sense. Okay, this one is nice. Let me download this one just for example. Okay, it's not something that is important now, but I like to bring a more how can I say, a more real environment on the template, on the design. So let me just go back here on my folder here and download this picture. And having a store, a front store, it's always nice. It's always good to bring more reality to your project. Okay, so let me bring this guy here. Where is my front start? Start right here. And let's go back. Let's put this front store on the back of our main actor. I use call the main actor, the guy who is in front of our scenario here. Let me paint this guy in red and orange just to easily identify. On my layer sequence is right here. Okay, let me push this guy to the left and increase the size. Maybe right here, maybe right there. Yeah, let's move him to the left. Let's move him to the left a little bit, and let's move this candy store right here behind him, and let's take this background out of here, this sky out of here. Okay, and let's delete the top. Okay, now this is the store. Now if you're really if you really want to create a very good nicing look area here, I suggest you to create another element that you bring all the reality you like to have for this section, which is some clouds. Yes, I just have an idea to get some clouds. So let me go back here on Google, and generally I'm just using Google because, you know, it's just for this class, but PNG clouds. Okay, and let me go back to PNG transparent option. Okay, the transparent option, and let me add this guy. Okay, I don't know if it's transparent or not. Let me bring this guy here. Let me save this picture. Okay, just saying again, just for this video. Okay, go find good nice and look pictures for your project as well. Let me save this one as the two clouds. Let me bring these clouds over my project. Let me do it. So first one is gonna be the first cloud. Let's see how it looks like. Nice. Okay, and let me make very small and just put here on the top of the building, on the back of his head. Nice, nice. Let me just rasterize this guy, and let me bring another one on the back of the building. Let's try something, right? Nice, nice. So what are you gonna do now? You're gonna create some kind of a blue circle, and this blue circle is gonna mimic or mock up the sky behind the store. And to do so, the only thing you have to do is just create a circle on the back of the cloud of each one of them. And since we're talking about donuts, you don't have to be exactly perfect. Just create something like this, and then you bring a new direction for your design, for your project. See? So it's a completely different banner. It's simply because you add a human person, like a human, let's say, element, the store, the clouds, and the shape sky. In the shape is a rounded shape, like donuts, okay? Perfect. So now you have all the 4 folds we mentioned before. Do you remember we talking on this part? We have all the 4 parts just disappear. I don't know why it disappeared. Let me just check here. Here we go. So we have all the Navi, the hero, the great promise, and the benefits. What do you have here? The hero, the navigation, the hero, the great promise, and the benefits. Okay, nice. I'm happy with my design. I'm happy with this. Now I'm jumping on Breezy. This is the moment we go to Breezy to start transferring all the design. Let's move the design to Breezy, and this is the fun part of this project, because after you're drafting your design, the next part is fun. It's just creating the business. All right, let's do it on the next phase of this video. I'm just gonna prepare my WordPress to do it, and I'll jump back right now.